Hi YouTube, Tinfoil Hat Lady here. How y'all doing? Today we're going to talk about 9909. I know some of you are kind of heebly-jeebly out there and into the 2012 stuff and into the new energy, so to speak. I don't even know what to say. Semantics are so hard. But let's just talk about the date coming up. 999. There's really great books by Dr. Carl Calleman, C-A-L-L-E-M-A-N, The Mayan Calendar and Transformation of Consciousness. And in there, he talks about thinking of the gestation of human consciousness like a step pyramid. Think about those Mexican ancient Mayan step pyramids where they would have 9 levels. Now think about each of these levels being sort of an era of consciousness evolution. Right now, we're sort of at the top of the pyramid. And this date is ushering in, I guess what it's called, the fourth world of the sun, which is the end of this consciousness evolution that we are accelerating towards. There's also a guy named Terence McKenna, and he did some work with magic mushrooms and then the I Ching. And he figured out that it might have to do too with the maximum ingress of novelty into space-time. So if we started at a high vibration, fell into density to have experience, and now we're going to return to the higher densities, I don't know. Or we're going to meet maybe other people in other densities. There goes my bird clock. I investigated crop formation here at Conquest, Saskatchewan in 1999, which was the beginning of the galactic underworld as far as Dr. Calleman's book says. And there was 2 Venus glyphs, and I mean 2 circles with the cross, feminine symbol, also the symbol for planet Venus in his field. Beautiful. I really feel that these have to do with the 2 Venus passages that we're experiencing within the galactic underworld. The Venus passage of June 8th, 2004, and the Venus passage of June 6th, 2012, which is coming up. One of the circles was smaller than the other, and when I spoke about this to the Independent Crop Circle Research Association near Serpent Mound, thank you, Jeffrey Wilson. Hi, Delsey. A woman there said, well, of course, if it represents the Venus passage, Venus might be, closer or farther to us as it crosses the sun. So interesting stuff. Right now in the calendar, we're in day 6, going into the night of day 6, starting November 8th, 2009. So that's coming up. 9s. 9 is universality, completion, experience, accumulation, the attainment of one, like I like to say, octave of experience, and now we're moving to a new octave of experience. And whether we would change density or be able to perceive higher densities, I don't know, but to be here now and experience and be honest with what's happening now is probably why people are breaking up and things are shaking up right now. So it's all good. This is what's supposed to happen. I'm going to ring my bowl again. Sometimes it's good just to take a moment and ring your bowl. So I wouldn't worry too much, people. You have to trust yourself to handle it. You have to be okay with not knowing what's going to happen, because nobody knows. But together we all know. So I'd suggest staying in the compassion vibration, the love vibration. Love expands. You can judge things by, do you feel an expansive feeling? Fear will contract you. So that's how you can tell. Just check in. Am I contracting in fear, or am I expanding in love? And then you don't have to worry about these things. The flu, apocalyptic scenarios, the economic collapse, whatever. Because you'll create something new. You'll create currency within your community. You'll wake up to your own creativity in the hologram, because this is like a holographic cafe. You order what you want. So think about that. When you speak, you're ordering what you want. When you put yourself down, that's an order. We are love. And we breathe. a breath. In with the good air. Out with the bad air. Good job. All right. That's all I really wanted to say. Okay, I just wanted to read you something else here. Dr. Kellerman sent out an email, and he said about the date 999 that we can look upon it as the launching of what he describes as a 3-stage rocket. And this rocket will take us to the fulfillment of the 9th level. The level of creation, again, being creative in the hologram. And that it's a really good time to think about starting projects designed to serve humanity's co-creation of the birth of a new world. So anything novel and new that you want to do, now is the time to start it. Wow, this is really good. This is really cool, people. I think everything's happening as it should. What do you think? Apparently there's a new Zolkin starting, a new round starting. And I just want to give you the names of the 9 levels of that step pyramid that I was talking about before. Our consciousness evolution cycle that is represented by these pyramids. The base being the cellular underworld, we'll call them the levels. The mammalian, the familial, the tribal, the regional, the national, the planetary, and now we're moving through the end cycles of the galactic underworld. The final level is the universal. And I think we're all going to be around for a heck of a good time. Let's see, what else does he say that's kind of interesting in here? He says that we will need to approach the birth of the new world consciously. That's why we need to wake people up, and that's why I'm doing this. We need the intention of co-creating it in a positive sense. And we've been in a really negative rut for a long time, and I really suggest that you stop watching television. It felt so good to get rid of my TV again. And the cable. We only had cable for the winter, but holy doodle. So he encourages us to focus and intend for the future. Celebrate the 999 date regardless. But try to think about consciously figuring out and framing what you think your desire for the highest good of all would be. And if you do that, you'll be helping not only yourself, but everybody to live in a world that's expansive love, not contractive fear.